I'm not gonna lie, Jim Irsay could do a run-on sentence like no other. One time, he sat me down after I retired, kind of talking about what I might want to do post-football, and he started talking, and I drank 8 Bud Lights by the time he actually paused for maybe me to respond. About an hour and a half straight. It was actually impressive. It was amazing.
Not only did he give me, my first opportunity, he stood by me and had my back in my darkest hour. So what he did for me during that first season, during my cancer journey, what he did for my family, absolutely means the world to me.
My relationship with him, my family's relationship with him, and the things that he did for not only me, but for so many people that will never be spoken. He was just a special man. I love him, and I miss him already.
The favorite stories for me of Jim Irsay are the ones you can't tell. They're the ones where Jim did something really special for people.
He cared about people, he cared about his players, he cared about people in the building. He always wanted a nice, fun environment. He never really wanted it to feel like work. He wanted to feel like it was another day at recess.
Helping out people in need, people having tough times, medical issues with people he didn't know, and doing all that he could help those people with, but never with the camera on him, never wanted the kudos. He just wanted to help people.
Given my family a lot, done a lot for my family, more than stories that I'll never, talk about.
To me, Jim was certainly a boss, a great boss, but also a friend with a lot of love in his heart who cared about people.
He was the heart of the city. I think that the J.I. was the glue that kept everything together. When I think of him, that's what comes to mind.
There wasn't a better man to work for than Jim Irsay. Could not have had a better boss, owner of the best organization in the NFL to play for. Not only did he care about each and every player, he cared about the community, about those that you cared about, anything that you were passionate about. He wanted to match your passion with his passion. He'd support you financially, he'd support you in the community, mentally, physically, you name it. Just an incredible person to work for.
He just had that ability to see behind things, understand how he could make a difference. He demonstrated in everything he did his love of his community, his love of his family, most of all, love of the NFL, the Colts. He put everything into it. Music. He just had that ability to focus in and give everything in his heart to things that he cared about deeply and made a difference.
Just how much he cared about this city. Unquestionably, through his financial support. But he loved Indianapolis. He loved this city.
It wasn't all about the money or the fame or, the musical instruments or, being owner of a team. He cared about people. He cared about others.
He was like a brother. He was like a father. He was like just the best of friend that anybody could ever have.
He cared about everyone in the organization. He cared about people's families. He cared about his city. He cared about the NFL. He just cared about everyone, and he showed it in a wonderful way, day in and day out.
Passionate, kindness, and to describe Jim, Colts. Jim is the Colts.
Well, we loved him dearly and had great respect and care for Jim.
Loved his family, loved the NFL, but he loved the Colts, and that was clear every single day. And like I said, for me to play there, to start my career, and to be a part of the Colts community, Jim is extremely devoted to the Colts, and like I said, that's the kind of owner you want to play for. And he was one of a kind, and he certainly will be missed.